Hey, all right, it is Pisces' turn. Pisces, I shuffled this deck about 10 times, split it twice. And now I'm going to put your energy into it. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Midheavens, and Stelliums. 1, 2, 3. Okay, what's the current situation? Ace of Pentacles, okay. There's an offering here. Currently in this situation, what's crossing? Okay, is this offer being made by another water sign? Are they younger than you? Are you offering a water sign some kind of offer? Let's find out. All right, time to shuffle. Let's look at the crown in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. One fell out. The one I pulled is the 2 of Pentacles. That's at the crown here. The one that fell out is the 5 of Cups. Okay. So I feel right off the bat, this being in the crown of you, you seem to be regretful of something. Something's bothering you, perhaps. Has something to do with emotions. We'll find out more, but it's looking like that right now. Okay. Especially since the 5 of Cups is the one that fell out on its own. And perhaps this current situation, it's about mending something. Let's look at the root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, at the root we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okie dokie. So there was some waiting, some stagnancy, waiting on something to blossom, come to fruition. Waiting to save up something. Let's look at the recent past in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, there was definitely some heartbreak here. 3 of Swords in the recent past. Perhaps at the root here, there is a waiting going on to mend something of pain, mending some heartache here. And it's because at the crown here, we do have this feeling of regret. Something happened that either you or another person feels very regretful over. And it had to do with juggling. Maybe not giving enough attention to the person you care about. Maybe not giving enough recognition even, but it's more so just something happened, right? So, either you did this or somebody else. You could be heartbroken. Yeah, maybe you put all your eggs in one basket somewhere and you were really riding on this to work out or some situation. Something really bad happened. And here we have an offer being made possibly to mend the fences with this same person, or this could be a different person that's offering it to you. So, let's look at your soon to come forwards, possible soon to come forwards. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have a lot of fast movement with what? So maybe you're focusing more on your career. Perhaps. Because I see there's a lot of fast movement here. soon to be, for the ones I'm reading for. This is a pentacle, right? So maybe, you know, maybe you are focusing more on your finances then, because this is an offer of finance, jobs, success in some place. You're being offered a position. Now, this Page of Cups, I'm not sure if they have anything to do with this, but they are crossing over it. Maybe it could also be a sign to be careful because they could get in the way of your progress. But this is something that is showing some fast movement towards a King of Pentacles. Whether this is like a boss that's like, hey, I'm ready to help you get to this success. Maybe you're going to, or you could meet someone like that. This could lead you, maybe there's an offer that is made here by a friend even, right? In the soon to come forwards, you move or you go somewhere and it leads you to the King of Pentacles, whether it's in like just job related, like career, or could be love, another person that you meet. That leads you to another opportunity and then to another opportunity. I mean, we'll see what happens, right? See what happens with the rest of the read. So let's look at a card to represent you right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's looking like you do still long for a relationship, a bond of some kind. If you're not still in one, or if still or in one or already in one or whatever, you're still vibing that off. You're still giving that vibe off, is what I'm saying. So, yeah. It's either that or you are being very fair. Who knows? Maybe you're also working on being more equal give and take type of, person. If you weren't already before. So that's another thing I get. Let's look at your environment. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Your environment is the 5. So perhaps that's another thing as to why you're focusing more on looking for some kind of opportunity career-wise. Because right now, things aren't looking very good in that department for the ones that I am reading for. Another one. And, well, oh, okay. Perhaps you feel there's someone in your environment that makes you feel like left out in the cold, and they're more concerned with like having fun and doing their own thing. That's another thing I get too. If you're in a relationship or something of that nature, or this could be in regards to just people in your life, you feel a bit left out in the cold by them and kind of out of the circle. I don't know. That's one. That's like another thing I'm getting. It's because that's in your environment. That's in your environment. Maybe you feel like you have to do everything on your own, and that's kind of just or this is something. It could be something that you've always felt. You've always had to do things on your own by yourself because you felt like you didn't get a lot of help from other people. Maybe. I mean, this could be as to how you view your environment, how you view things outside of you. And getting the Five of Pentacles with this, I mean, those are two completely different energetically feeling cards to get. So, yeah. Or because there's another thing I'm getting to. In your environment, yes, you feel like you're very much on your own. Like you feel naturally reclused. You feel isolated. Left out in the cold is also another feeling of isolation, whether it's purposely done, self-isolation, or just against your will, just being isolated, feeling isolated. However, there is a 9, and the 9 is the number of creativity. So through these difficult times, you find creativity, though, regardless. You have it inspires creativity because you're a very emotional sign, Pisces, and you have the ability to tap into emotions, and almost like it's like a different type of psychic energy. It's not like psychic, but it's like more so just like you feel something that others can't so easily feel. And you can grasp certain things that maybe others don't grasp in the more hidden realms of life. So I kind of went on about that for quite some time, so I'll just move on now. Okay, let's look at your hopes and fears. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Page of Swords. Okay, and what else? There's a Page of Swords and a Queen of Cups here. Perhaps you're worried that, I mean, of course, this could represent somebody you're hoping will come towards you. You could be this Queen of Cups here, and this is somebody here that you have your eye on, or maybe this is the person that you are trying to work things out with now. Or this could also represent hold on. Sorry about that. Or this could also represent a fear of yours. What if you are this Queen of Cups here, offering all of your emotions, everything of you, again, just like here at the root, where you were waiting, you put all your eggs in one basket, and it leads to this, right? Why? Maybe one of the reasons why is because this Queen of Cups is offering all her cups of emotion, everything she has, to a Page of Swords that's not even looking at her, who's not even looking her way. That could be a fear, right? You don't want that to happen. Perhaps it's happened to you before and you just don't want to have to deal with that again. Maybe it's still happening. Who knows? I mean, so let's look at the possible distant outcome. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's great. This fell out, and it fell out more to the side, so I'm going to take it as a reverse. When it's upright, it's more of like dissatisfaction and just playing like the waiting game and just not really going anywhere, like stuck, right? And not seeing things. However, when it's reversed, it means that that's going to end. And then what comes out? Hard work, focus, things actually moving, going, moving, charging. And it's interesting because maybe this could come about after this soon to come forwards, a fast movement towards someone who represents the King of Pentacles, someone that is going to be more stable. Whether this is a completely different person than the one you're dealing with now or the one that you've been dealing with lately, regardless. I mean, it just says that in the possible soon to come forwards, you will meet this person. Doesn't mean that, boom, it's going to go off and it's just like that. No, these things can just, there's introductions, right? There's phases. It's the intro. Then there's the build up. Then there's there's the building of the story, and then there's the climax, then there's the big, whatever, I can't think of the term, but you know what I'm getting at. So that's what I mean. Like, there could be different pathways here. But I do see that the heartbreak from your recent past has definitely impacted you. It shows up in your hopes and fears with being ignored or not having your emotions recognized. All of you that you put forth. So, and yeah, it's like at your crown right now, you're trying to balance out your emotions and your practicality. I know at first I said you were juggling something, but seeing the full outline of this story now, I do believe that it has something more so to do with balancing out your emotions and your practicality, your logic. Because by putting too much faith in one thing and not working on yourself first, because it's almost like you put in the past here, you put your life on hold. Because look, it's like he's waiting. Okay, I'm going to stop working, or I'm going to stop worrying about my own personal independence, and I'm just gonna wait here and whatever. And then something happens, like, oh man, I really messed that up, and now I have to rebalance myself again. And I mean, we all go through our ups and downs, so you're not the only one. Okay. But yeah. You want to have more of the balanced give and take, right? You want someone to match your emotional vibration. The amount of intensity that you put into your relationships must be deep, must be intense and powerful. I'm just making an assumption here. So at the bottom of the deck, it's the Ace of Cups. So I think maybe it could be true for some of you out there. All right. Well, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope you liked it. Keep in mind, I'm not a fortune teller. I just like to shuffle, pull some cards out and see what I get. Maybe read a storyline here. Sometimes it'll resonate for you. Sometimes it won't. But it's mainly for delivering some inspiration if it's possible. Okay. So take what resonates, leave whatever doesn't out, and always be aware that you are the one who decides. You're the one who decides. Cards cannot decide for you. You're the architect of your own future. We make our own decisions, whether it be consciously, subconsciously, or unconsciously. We do make them in the end. And that's all I have to say. All right. Peace out.